Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are doing another pick a card reading on the topic how to let this go. So basically I'm just gonna explain what the reading is gonna be about. I had a pretty unpleasant conversation on my other channel yesterday, and I was completely at fault to start that by offering unsolicited reading and unsolicited advice, and this is a very bad habit of mine, which usually doesn't end well, because I tend to do that with completely wild people, people that are unappreciative of anything, even if they are paying for help and assistance, let alone if it's freely given. And this trait of mind never brought me anything good. The conversation just went to shit, and it was very unpleasant, so I regretted it, but this is not the first time I'm doing that. It's completely stranger online. I do that in real life, caring about people who completely doesn't deserve that. And this is something I know I need to let go. I want to let go. I should, and I just don't know why I'm doing that and how to fucking stop. So that's why I'm doing this reading. Hopefully, some pile would be also mine. Sometimes it is, not always, but hopefully one of these piles will be helping me with that. But basically this is not about should I let go of this person, of this job, of this relationship. It's not about you questioning. It's about you wanting to overcome something, but there's a reason it's not happening, even if you are trying to let something go, and you maybe don't understand that reason or don't know how to do that or whatever. So if you have anything like that on your mind, then you can pick a pile for yourself, and choose between Morgan Greer for first option, Lightseer's Tarot for a second option, and Sweet Twilight for the third option. And hopefully if you choose to pick something, you will appreciate this. And what I enjoy about this channel is I have like 10 views, not like on my old channel where I had up to 40,000 views, and people, some of them were appreciative of free assistance with tarot, and most of them just were wild persons, and with their comments and everything. So I'm happy to continue doing tarot because I enjoy that, but I'm also happy to do it for selected few, and don't have any more problems like that. So pick your pile, 1, 2, or 3, and let's get into it. For my pile 1, what's the thing that you are struggling to let go, and how to do it? Okay, let's see. For the pile 1. Maybe this is my pile. It's talking about conflict with other people, but we will see. I never know until the recording is over, and then I watch it and choose a pile for myself. This is not something major, you know, it's not, we don't have any major arcanas, so it's doable. As I said that, okay. So the Emperor is main theme here of why this conflict or tendency to get in discussions about ideas with people is happening. This is one option of a problem that I can think of now. That I'm thinking of my situation, but if this is not that for you, then it's just talking about, you know, having competition on your work, in your love life, whatever. So it can be a competition, but it can be, you know, just arguing with a lot of people, which is something I would call discussing, you know, because usually other people are telling me that I'm arguing when I'm simply enjoy sharing ideas with others, even if we are completely not in agreement. And I just like to know about all of the perspectives and so on. I think it's a discussion and I think it's something positive for me, but usually people are just, you know, seeing that as something bad. So let's see. Basically, keep your thoughts to yourself is the action that's need to be. Strength. Okay. So basically, this is good because what your will is, if this is your problem, you know, bumping heads with other people and so on, your will to resolve this problem is there. The strength is here. You are willing to, you know, restrain yourself and stop doing this thing that, even though you enjoy doing, is actually hurting you and is not beneficial to other people as much as you think it is. Okay. So, in a sense, that this is a conflict with your colleagues. You are always arguing. You cannot see eye to eye. You are basically coming into discussions with people that you already know you have completely opposite views of life or something like that. Then this is something that you are doing because you feel like you want to clarify things, you want to explain, you want to, you know, find a third solution with the three of thoughts, three of swords. You know, when there are two opposite thoughts or perspectives, you feel like you need to find, you know, something that is common ground, you know. It can be like a compromise, but basically the third perspective that will engage or find a common ground between two completely opposite perspectives, you know. And actually what's unknown to you in your subconscious, let's say, is that with the Four of Swords, it's enough for you within yourself to find that third or fourth perspective and to keep it to yourself. It's enough for you to think about those things and keep it to yourself, okay? But you're not doing that because of the Emperor, and this is major problem, okay? So it's a maybe common thing for you to get in these kinds of dramas with other people, but you know, the Emperor is the issue of why this is happening, even though you should, you know, just take for yourself that other third or compromising perspective, for you to broaden your own perspective and your own understanding about world, about people and so on, but not necessarily share with them, you know, because most probably in some way you are challenging and hurting other people that maybe are not ready or willing to be challenged. And you know, usually just people want to stick to their own perspective, and that is all right. I mean, you should leave it at that. But the Emperor, of course, want to be dominating when it comes, you know, we have swords, thought, you know, when this arguing is happening. So I wouldn't say this is like cheating with the Five, like competition in love, you know. I would more likely say that it's regarding sharing thoughts. So it could be with your co-workers, with your family members, with completely strangers, you know, like in my case, online and so on. So the Emperor wants to be, you know, on top, and he wants to rule the situation. So, and he wants to be challenging others, you know, that his position is, you know, the ruling one, and so on. So basically someone has one idea, and then you come with your completely different position, which Emperor says, well, this is like the really is, and then, you know, you are trying to clarify the situation with the third thought, but actually you should keep it to yourself, you know, clarify that to yourself, and when with the fourth thought to, you know, derived something from that experience for yourself and changing your perspective. That's how you would, you know, open a mind for this Emperor, and not go into, you know, bumping head with other people that, you know, are just helpless people that it's not, there's no point in, you know, trying to explain something to them, because it leads to, you know, unpleasant situations. And then, you know, you know, it's like a desire of yours. You feel you're accomplishing something by doing that. You know, it's satisfactory for you to feel like you're giving your perspectives to other people, and you know, helping them in some way. It makes you feel good, basically, to believe that. But then you would feel like the situation is out of control if you would stop doing that. If you let this go completely, if you stop doing that, then you would feel like the situation is out of control. So we have two major arcana. So the problem, how to let this drama with other people go and not engage with people who, you know, clearly are not ready, because these are enemies, this is opposition, this is competition, this is not friendly chat, even though you want to believe that something good will come out of it. It boils down to relinquishing control regarding other people thoughts. If someone wants to live their life in lies, then let them live their life in lies. You don't need to explain them how they're wrong, why they're wrong, and so on, and so this is why you are not letting this go, because you feel then it's a chance. Some people will stay in the clouds, and you want to clear the sky. We have the clouds here, this is confusion, and when the third perspective comes in, we have a clear sky, we have a clarity, we understand what's going on. Everyone is getting some broader perspective, everyone is getting some truths. Okay, this is your position, this is why you feel satisfied to have this kind of bumping heads with others. You believe something good will come out of it, but in reality, what you can let go of is let people be in their own illusions, because if you let this go, then the wheel of fortune is something that you're afraid is going to happen, meaning some people will see the truth and clarity and what really is, which is represented by the clear sky, and then some people will be in these clouds, in this confusion, delusions, and so on. So what? Let them be. Okay, so this is what the wheel is saying. Okay, so for everyone it will be how they want it to, how they decide it will be for them, because wheel is the chance and luck and that kind of thing. So stop caring basically about whether someone is seeing things clearly or not, because for you it's only important, this whole thing you are doing, because you are not understanding that it's only important for you to reach to this clarity yourself after you are talking to other people, not necessarily also needing to explain them in which way they are here in the clouds and not in the clear there. So action that you need to take with the Four of Earth is basically keep it to yourself. This card just is saying keep it to yourself, don't go there, don't engage. And with the Strength card, which is your will regarding this issue, it's showing that you are willing to actually do that and restrain yourself from doing that. And it's important for you to do that as well, because it's a major arcana. So this would be you letting this problem go and overcoming this issue of yours would be good character building and good for you. Just let people be and live in their illusions. It's not your problem, and this is that. So this is a reading regarding unsolicited advices. Clearly this is my pile, even though I haven't seen the other two yet. But if this is about cheating, and you understanding that you are hurt and you found out some truth with the third perspective, something was clarified to you, and you are hurt by that, again, the same storyline applies. What you don't see is actually that you need some mental rest from this situation, not to not to read too much things into the situation, and to tell some stories to yourself that are worse maybe than the situation really is, but you're doing that because again you want to have a control over what's happening, and when we feel like heartbroken, we are not feeling that we are in control, right? So this situation, if this is some relationship and some cheating happened, this situation was your desire and your wish fulfillment. So that's why you're not letting the heartbreak go or whatever. And then if you let this heartbreak go and this situation, then again it will you will be back on the wheel of fortune. If it's bad now, it can become good again, you know. And the advice in that case again would be, you know, keep it to yourself and you know, try to have some control. Okay, but mostly I just threw this option out because maybe, you know, because this can also, this card as a problem can also talk about, you know, competition in love or business, but mostly because of my situation, the first interpretation I think is what's mostly talking about, you know, trying to change other people perspectives by being involved in drama, you know. So that's that for the first pile. Thank you. Hello, second pile, and welcome to your reading about how to let this go. We will see what the problem is. When I read the problem, you know, it's not going to be exactly your situation. It will be something that, you know, you can maybe resonate with regarding the thing that you are thinking about going into this pile, you know. And if not, then maybe this is not your pile, you know. So I will check the first card, which is showing the issue, and then we will go through it on how to, you know, resolve that and let something go, whether it's within yourself and something some habit you want to, you know, relinquish, or it's regarding other people or other situations and so on. So let's see what we have for pile 2. Okay. So the tower, it fell off on its own. So it seems the problem is something that is affecting your stability, something that is ripping out the rug under your feet. It's some situation that was like meant to be. It's something is revealed in your life. This could be, you know, losing home as well, but this could be just losing some balance, how to say, the bottom of the house, how to say, you, like your temelj, kako se to kaže? Foundation. Okay, so losing foundation on any topic, you know. It can be losing job also, it can be, you know, something that just shook you and in some kind of way, and maybe humbled you, or maybe, you know, just the tower is also something you heard, and then it completely, you know, disrupted your world or whatever, you know. Something like that is the issue here. So let's see what we have. It can be many different things. It can, wow, 2 major arcanas here. It can be many different things. 3 major arcana. The tower is also major arcana. So this is like something that affected you. Like lightning, you know. It can be many different things with tower, you know. So it will really depend on everyone picking this pile, but let's see. Maybe this is within your family or something like that, because Hierophant is here. So, or your school or your religion or whatever, you know, because Hierophant is some organization. It can be family, yes, but it can be, you know, any other kind of organization that you find joy and happiness in. But you know, I don't actually know what's going on in this one, but let's see. 3 cards too much. I just want 1 card for each position, please. Too many major arcanas here, really. So oh my god, why? I don't need 3 cards. I cannot. 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups. So this is possibly regarding some person or relationship that you have thoughts about with the Ace of Wands, or you know, relationship even. I don't know. This reading, you're not asking anything about you. You're asking how to let go something that shook you, and how to not, you know, pay attention to it. So it's not really... But I don't know, it seems important because we have a lot of major arcanas, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. The relationship action is to, you know, make peace with the other person, if it's your partner, or if it's not your partner but it's someone you want to connect with in that way, to make peace with them. But why are the things as they are? Because you are just going into everything like a fool, you know, without thinking, without, you know, I don't know, you're just impulsive with this issue, when actually what would be better for you is to, you know, like a Queen of Wands, be like a Queen of Wands, be, you know, a little bit more discerning and a little bit more having leadership in the situations, than just, you know, letting yourself go and you know, just expecting the best, even if it's completely not thought through, you know, because the Queen of Wands is aware of the consequences of the things said and things done, either to her or by her, you know. And this is something you should apply within this situation. I'm not completely sure exactly what's your situation or nothing like that, but actually the things happened as they happened, or are as they are. Within this thing you want to let go because you just, you know, are careless, and you know, you are not having any directions with your thoughts or things you say or something like that, which is what a fool is like, you know. So This is understanding about some happiness within relationship, within organization, within house, within home, or lack of it, because he's like laughing to it. It's not that joyful actually. So I'm not sure how it is in your head and what the tower is about, but we have a lot of major arcanas, and you are pretty set. Whatever you think on your in your conscience, you're pretty set on that way of thinking, but unconsciously you are not aware that you should actually take some responsibility regarding the things that happen, whatever this problem with shaking your foundation is. Take some responsibility with how the things go, which is something that Fool is not doing. And the Fool card here is showing why the things are the way they are for you in this situation, whatever the Tower is for you. Okay, so the Fool is like a child who is careless, who doesn't think about consequences, but the Queen of Wands is very responsible in that sense. So yeah. And then here, what you are getting from this situation, to have nice thoughts and nice beliefs with the ones, nice inspiration, nice sexual connection with other person that you are in relationship with, or that you want to be. So depending on if this is for you, marriage and relationship here existing, then this is your partner. If this is something you feel like well, most probably it's your partner. So what you're getting from this situation is to have everything beautiful with your partner. Okay, and if you let this go, whatever the Tower is representing for you, okay, if you forget about these foundations and being shook, being shaken, and forget about whatever was transparent, whatever was discovered, or with the Tower. If you forget about that, then you're left with a choice, some kind of choice. This choice entails again, mending something with either your partner or I don't know, but it entails again, mending something, relationship, and you should just I don't know, the action is Two of Cups. If you let this go, then you have the choice. If you do not let this go, then you can keep your beautiful life with your partner, or your beautiful thoughts about the maybe person you are not in relationship, but you want to think about them sexually or whatever. So I'm not really sure how this is going for you, what's actually happening here, but the action that you need to take is Two of Cups. So most probably it's saying about you need to understand another person and to make peace with it. You have to find some compromise. You have to something like that. Maybe maybe this was just a fight in your house with your family member, partner, or something like that. It's laughable to you. It's but you are not taking the responsibility. It's laughable for you because your position is the Fool, and those are all major arcanas. So maybe this is something that you are doing in all other relationships with this is just your attitude regarding how to handle conflict with others, or revealing of some difficulties or some things that are changing your perspective swiftly, or something like that. But what is in your unconscious is the Queen of Wands, who is very responsible, and given the information with this lightning regarding whatever topic, she's able to, you know, review it objectively, to, you know, handle it like we see here. She's able to handle it and to go from there, you know, understanding the consequence and so on. But this person, the fool, is not, you know, it's just a careless child. And this is what's keeping the situation in the status quo. You know, maybe in all of your relationship it's like that, or in this one particular situation with maybe someone you're close to, in your school, home, whatever. But what you're getting out of keep being the fool, not taking responsibility, is basically to have you know, good inspiration regarding relationship with some person. I don't know if this is your partner or not, or what this is, but if you decide to let this go, then you will be presented with a choice, you know, and this is the fire. So you would start your journey from Two of Fire to Queen of Wands, which is something that you should learn something. This is something that you should learn, not to be so much as a fool, but to take responsibility. So if you would let this go, then you would be starting your journey to become the Queen of Wands, who can handle things, who is responsible, who is not, you know, dismissive and careless. And you know, but you would need to let this go as well. And then the action you need to take is the, I haven't pulled out the last card. The action you need to take is to mend something and to find an understanding with your opposite, basically. And then the outcome card. Five of Earth. So Five of Earth, you know, in this deck is talking about not feeling, you know, welcomed at home, and basically not doing anything and not moving. And this card in this position is basically will of the person that is receiving the reading. So your will is basically not to connect, you know, solution with the problem, key with the keyhole. So, you know, I don't expect you to actually let this go, whatever the issue you have here, anytime soon, because of this card. This is your will, but at least you know what would be beneficial for you. And maybe you don't want to, you know, maybe this is your will because you are embarking on a new completely journey that is something completely unknown to you with the Two of Wands. And you know, because the Fool is like things happen as they do, the coins fall as they fall. I cannot do anything about anything, it is what it is. But the Two of Wands here is talking about choice, and with the Queen of Wands is talking about conscious choice, conscious decision, you know, having a free will in a situation. So maybe this is something you don't believe in, you don't want to, you know, connect the dots with the key and the yes, to clarify these two, I got another two, you know, not just that you would have a choice to think something else. We have Ace of Wands here. This is something you want to keep. It's connected maybe to a person or to a relationship. But then if you let this go and take the responsibility, you would be presented with a choice in your inspiration, in your, you know, considering. But when I clarified it, we got another two overt, which means not just that you would have a choice, but you would need to pick to do, to manifest one of two options, you know. You would need to do something about it, you know. And the fool usually doesn't want to do something about it. They just want to go through life and not care, and that's that. So you clicked on this video, but I'm not sure that you're actually ready to let this go and to resolve whatever the issue you found here with the tower and whatever you clicked for on this pile. So anyway, hope this was helpful in any way, and thank you, and goodbye. Third pile, welcome, and good day. Welcome to your reading. We'll do a reading about how to let this go regarding anything that you are thinking about. Okay, just pick something that you want to resolve within yourself or with other people, and you know, we will see how to do it and how to let this go. And I will explain from one card this issue and problem, and it's up to you to connect it with your situation, if it resonates or not. And if it does, then you know, it's your reading. If it's not resonating, that probably is not your message. Okay, so let's see for my pile 3 how to let this go. What's the issue and what we can understand here. Okay, Seven of Swords is talking about some lies. Okay, Seven of Swords is talking about you know, 3 cards. No, that's too much. Okay, 1 card per position. You know, Seven of Swords is like an issue, something that you don't want to see. You have built a wall around yourself and you don't want to change your opinion, you don't want to change your mind, and you're just cheating yourself out of some understanding, some perspective, or something like that. It can be regarding a person that you are committed to with a Queen of Pentacles, but it can also be regarding your private business that you are running or something like that. The a relationship you have with your money or something like that, but also it can be a partner, or if it's not another person, if it's you, you know, it's your sense of stability, this wall that you are keeping around yourself when it comes to new ideas and some truths, because Seven of Swords is about lies and deception. You know, this wall is keeping you feel stable, you know, if it's not about other person, if it's about you, you know. But in the unconscious we have the High Priestess, you know, and the High Priestess is about inner knowing, you know. The cards are just jumping out for you. I'm not sure what's happening here. So maybe, you know, maybe you're not being willing to see the some truth or some perspective, you know. And yeah, just one card. Why we have this situation? What's making the situation status quo? Knight of Chalices, it's a love offer, so this can also be, being intrusive to other people, while keeping yourself, guarded by this wall, So you're protecting yourself with some kind of wall, extremely, but then you're being intrusive to other people because you want to bring something to them, some emotion, something like that. Maybe you're stalking someone online that you like, if this is the other person, I don't know. So you want to let this go and stop doing that or something like that, I don't know. This situation seems like complicated because a lot of cards just jumping out and want to talk, but I'm not having it. We are just going, and most likely this is some love offer that is hurting you. Maybe it's unrequited thing. Maybe you are stalking someone here with the 7, this Queen of Pentacles, but you're at the same time completely protecting yourself, and you are focused on this person because you feel there's some kind of stability in your life, and you want to offer them something, but what you have from this situation actually is just a heartbreak. You're hurting yourself by doing this, but you're not willing to change your mind and face the music that this is like this, right? And in the subconscious we have a High Priestess, which is all talking about your inner knowing, which is your intuition, and with the mices all over her. I don't know if you see that, mice is all over her. She's not doing that. You're not, you are just guided by your emotions like waves on the ocean, which are on the surface, just your own desires, what you want to get out of this, but you are not driven by depths of the ocean, your intuition, your inner knowing, your gut feeling, your instinct regarding the situation. Okay, I just have to have better thing to hold my camera. So, but if you let this go, if you let wanting to offer something to possibly some particular person, or stop stalking them, online and so on. Again, we have a wheel. We had a wheel in some previous pile, I'm not sure, but it's basically a chance, and it's basically you don't know what will happen. It can happen anything else. So maybe you're not willing to go with some other option for yourself, so you're fixated on this person, or you're trying to control the outcome regarding this person, business, life, or so on, and you're not willing to let the coins fall as they might, with the wheel, like but it's some kind of fixation. Okay, it can also be your business and your job, and you want to be creatively expressive here, but you are not open to understand the situation fully, and it's only hurting you, and you are afraid if you let this go, anything can happen, and maybe your offer that you want to give to the world through your business is not going to go to the fruition, and you don't want to risk that, so you are staying with the situation even though it's hurting you, but also you're not listening to your intuition to have this wall of your perception demolished and to see things more clearly regarding the situation. So it can be any topic, just apply, you know, what I say. It doesn't have to be stalking a particular person you like, and, you know, it can be any kind of way. But this is the point. You are just focusing on your shallow desires and not listening to your gut in this situation. So that's why you maybe are putting this wall up, not to see or hear something that is obvious. So it can be also stalking in real life, you know, it happens. I have a stalker, you know, and maybe he has this problem regarding me, you know. I don't know what his problem is. I certainly don't feel that he has any emotions or anything, you know, valuable to offer me. It's just very intrusive for me, and like insane. But in the case of stalkers, let's say real life, not just this online, okay, I'm online looking at my crush, you know, not that kind, but the real life stalkers, the issue is relinquishing control regarding what's going to happen with the other person in any sense, you know. So let's see the action that you should actually apply. Eight of Wands. This is to travel, to have direct communication, to have fast communication. So maybe you are not, you know, directly addressing this person or this situation. So that you need to do that with the 8 repeatedly to, you know, clarify some things in writing or orally. This would be one option, but another option, if you're stuck on something that would be better for you to let go, it's just saying, just do it, just let it go with the 8 of Wands, you know, and keep, you know, doing it every day. Just you know, chill out. So here I don't see as much problems, like for example in a previous pile, because we have only one major arcana and it's in your subconscious, and it's showing, you know, just you know, listen to your gut. Do not do things just because of your superficial emotions. If something is bad for you, just let it go, chill out, leave the things to be as they are, you know. And the will of yours regarding this issue, what you will to do. Actually, 3 of chalices, you know. So 3 of chalices in this deck is pretty different than its usual meaning. So basically take time for yourself, for emotional enjoyment and healing. Just forget about this topic and you know, go into your feels and treat yourself better, and you know, just, you know, enjoy the things you like. And I don't know what this is about, but you know, I'm not sure what this is about. So I'm hoping that for people who chose the 3rd pile, this is making some sense. And basically, if you have some hurt here, just, you know, take time for yourself to heal with the 3, you know, and to enjoy yourself, even if it's not with other people, you know. Just like do something to feel better. This is your will. But my concern here is, if the thing that is making you feel better is to go online and stalk this person, or even worse, in real life, against your better judgment with a high priestess, then maybe, you know, this plan of action is what you actually need to employ. Either, if it's heartbreak caused by another person, either confront them, you know, directly, and keep on doing that until you know, push down this wall of misunderstanding of the situation. Or, you know, so either confront them directly, either let it go, you know. Just don't be a crazy stalker, you know, and hurting yourself and trying to control what's going to happen. And so I'm not sure what your will is. It's showing you enjoying yourself and taking care of your emotions, even alone, or thinking about going through your emotions and so on. So maybe this is the good thing, but if your emotions are telling you, like this card, to continue the same thing, then it will only give you hurt. So let's see with the will, if you do decide to let this go, what you're getting with the will, because it's uncertainty and maybe you don't like that it's uncertainty. So if you can get something more specific that you're getting, let's ask about that. Yeah, you don't want to you don't want to, you know, what you're getting is basically to overcome some deep issues regarding someone that left you. So maybe you're stalking someone because in actuality you have to resolve your abandonment issues. I'm not sure, I don't know, but hopefully something made sense to you here. And I wish you all the best. Thank you for participating, everyone, and see you next time. Bye.